You. You. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. We live like Channel 4 and Channel 5, man. Alright, let me make sure I'm working. Alright, let's get it. Alright, man. So look, we're gonna get into this recap of the Lakers game for the most part. And we're gonna talk about what's next for LeBron, and we're gonna talk about the real problem with the Lakers now that their season is over. I feel like I can kind of give my opinion as far as the whole season, and my pretty much perspective of the Lakers season when it comes down to LeBron James and the Lakers. Um, a lot of blame does go on LeBron, which it should, because heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? But I remember there was a stream a while ago. Salute to Ticket TV, because like I said, Ticket TV been in the game for a long time. He was definitely one of the reasons why I started to want to do with him in 78 Sports as far as boxing goes, and just want to talk my opinion on YouTube, right? But I was listening to a stream of his a while ago, early in the season. I don't even know if he remembers it, but it was I think it was maybe either the first or second game of the season, and I was listening to one of the recap games, and I remember him saying, because I was thinking it my damn self as I was watching the game at the bar, and he was like, if you got to depend on LeBron James at 39 years old, you're already done. And like for me, I felt the same way, and I'm like, yeah, man, bro, you can't depend all the way on LeBron James at 39 years old. Yes, he can still get you some points, but he's an aging superstar at the end of the day. Like, he can't be the main guy, right? LeBron more so, LeBron probably needs more help than he did back when he was able to physically do a lot of things that he was able to do. Physically, he can't play the defense that he once played. He can't dominate a game the way that he once did. You know what I'm saying? And at times it's hard for him to really control a game as he once did. And that's just, it's just what it is. It doesn't take any way. It doesn't take away from his greatness for me personally, because I've seen LeBron do a lot of great things. Has he came up short? Yes, but we all come up short. At the end of the day, it's just a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? So to a certain degree, I understand his comment when it comes down to that. You just don't want to hear a nigga like that saying it, but it's real. It's just a basketball game. I think he does get a little bit too much scrutiny. A part of that he has put on himself. Okay, we got to be honest about that. With him claiming himself to be the GOAT, and you know what I'm saying. And a lot of people I feel like Mike was better. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie. Him and a plethora of players are actually could be up there with LeBron James as much as people put him up there. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. And as much scrutiny niggas put on LeBron, this, that, and the third, the fault is Jeannie Buss, man. Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka. I've been telling y'all niggas this bro. I'm gonna be honest. When LeBron first signed his contract to go to the Lakers, I said myself, this was the worst decision LeBron could have made. Why would you go to LA? They let Kobe rot out with bad talent on the team his last few years, and everybody loved that last game he had with 60 points. But nobody talks about the trash fucking rosters he had going into his last years. Nobody talk about that. Don't nobody talk about him. What they say, oh no, don't nobody wanted to play with Cole. Man, that's bullshit. And people believe that back in that time. Yeah, man, don't nobody want to play with Cole, man. Cole. But then Cole died. Cole got all these niggas, all these youngins, well, not youngins, but young men in the game. They all looked up to Cole. All the superstars you see now looked up to Cole. So for people to say, oh, man, people didn't want to play with Cole, that was the narrative back in that time when Cole had to struggle through these teams. And when the Lakers, the NBA tried to pretty much carry the Lakers into the playoffs, and Cole popped his goddamn Achilles. You know what I mean? Jeannie busting them failed him. Period. And at that time, like I said, I'm not a big Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? But I always got to tell it like it is, point blank, period. So when LeBron made the decision to go to the Lakers, and remember he jumped off a cliff and all this other shit, I said this nigga jumped into the pits of hell. It's over. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna cash out on LeBron. They're gonna waste a lot of this nigga's time, and the Lakers have wasted a lot of these niggas' time. LeBron did one thing out of the deal was that he got a ring out of the deal. Bubble ring, whatever you want to call it. I call it a bubble ring. It is what it is, right? Um, but on that particular team, you would think that with a team that they actually had, you would think that they will want to bring a lot of those guys back. Why? Because you have a dominant man in the West in Joker. And let's just say the Lakers got cocky, like, oh yeah, we could beat them without them. You know, we got AD. AD never really wanted to play the four. So if you're gonna have AD out there, AD is not a, and people wonder why AD always getting fucking hurt and why this nigga so fragile. He's not a big man in general. This nigga and he don't play the five position, bro. He's a dude that can be a second big man. He's a one, like a big man, a true big man would be a 1A. He would be a perfect 1B. He's a power forward at best. Nigga can honestly probably play small forward. You know what I'm saying? As agile as he is, and if he developed more in his game, he probably could really actually play the small forward position as far as handling shit like that. But he's a solid four position. He can't be banging and doing all this other shit, you know, trying to play this macho. That's not his body frame, and he can't do it, bro. He just can't do it. You know what I mean? That's like asking KD to play the four. What you seen with the Phoenix Suns, and it's not gonna work out. KD playing the four with fucking whatchamacallit, it's not gonna work out unless they have a solid big man or a solid system or solid coaching. That's why when KD was with the Warriors, they did what they did. They had a solid system. They had a solid big man. You know what I mean? So, you know, it just kind of was what it was. Solid defense. But LeBron and them, bro, they just don't got the talent on the team. And here it is. And I know it sounds crazy to even say some shit like this, but I want to show y'all something real quick. Now think about all these people that they could have had on the Lakers that they didn't pull the trigger on. One we can name in Kyrie Irving. That's one name. Okay? Kyrie Irving right now is going crazy in the goddamn Mavs series. You telling me they couldn't use Kyrie Irving? They couldn't use Kyrie Irving. They'd rather go out on a limb with D'Angelo Russell.
What if money?
They'll rather go out.
Pizza?
What the fuck is playing, bro?
It only takes a few minutes to send a pizza across town.
All right.
But to send money,
Yeah,
you might have to wait a week. If money is just...
I didn't hear all that, bro. All up in the video, fam. But you telling me they couldn't use a Kyrie Irving? Just think about a plethora of trades that the Lakers were talking about. They were willing to go out on their shield with this talent on the team. Now, some of these guys came through to play today. I'm not even going to sit up and hold you. Rui got it going late in the game to me. Late in the second half, I would say he hit some timely possession buckets. D'Lo hit some. D'Lo was better off attacking the basket. See, that's where a dude like Kyrie would have been a lot better than D'Lo. And that's not to take away from D'Lo. Like D'Lo's not a solid player. He is, but he's just not. He's not what LeBron needs on his team. D'Lo is a good player. He's an all-star caliber player. He's not what LeBron needs. LeBron needs a dude that can go out there, especially as a point guard position, that can guard, can guard somewhat, but that can shoot the three, be a spot-up shooter if need be, and be somebody that can take the ball off the dribble and create penetration and get to the fucking basket. You know what I'm saying? When D'Lo started to put his head down off the catch and go to the basket, they damn near was breaking Denver's defense down every time. You know what I'm saying? But this is not a roster where LeBron James at 39 years old, y'all, can carry these niggas, bro. It just is what it is. LeBron had 30, 11, 9 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? 4 steals. And you got niggas out here putting the meal on LeBron like, yo. Yo, this shit is crazy. I'm going to be honest with you on this. And I'm not even like, LeBron be doing a lot of bullshit and the league be catering for this nigga. Yes. Yes, that's true. You know what I'm saying? That is all true. But at the end of the day, Genie Bus, okay? If Laker Nation is going to be mad and upset with anybody, be upset with Genie Bus and Rob Pelinka for putting all this talent around LeBron James. When there's talent that they should have went out there and made the decisions for, you already done gave up a lot to get the nigga here and to make certain trades, this, that, and the third. Why are you getting cold feet now? Especially when you got this man who's pretty much been getting you to the playoffs. Every year. I think maybe they missed a couple years with LeBron. But for the most part, y'all been considered, the Lakers have been considered a threat anytime they hit the playoffs. I'm going to say that one more time. The Lakers have been considered a threat to win it all or make a deep postseason run anytime they hit the playoffs, as long as LeBron James and AD was healthy. So, when a player, as we look at, some of y'all might call this nigga the GOAT. Some of y'all might call him top 5. Some of y'all might call him top 10 or top 20, top 25. Wherever you got this man ranked, this is a legendary kind of player right here. And if he's telling you this is what I need, you need to go make that happen. If you know, like for instance, when Kyrie was available, the Lakers should have sold everything to go get him. Anybody but AD. Anybody but AD. You want Austin Reeves? You can have him. You want I'm trying to think who was on the team the other year, but I forgot. But anyway, let's just think of anybody on this team. Y'all can have all of that. Rui, you can have him. We going to get Kyrie. You want a couple first round picks? Take them. You already crashed out. You already done sold out. You might as well go all in. Now y'all out here just showcasing LeBron. This is showcase LeBron. The Lakers are not serious about winning the championship. They not. I won't be surprised if LeBron get the fuck up out of LA. They're not serious about winning no championship. They're not. Genie Bus is not serious, and Rob Pelinka and them niggas not serious. They worried about selling tickets. They clearly see a nigga like AD is fragile, but they don't get no big man. Okay? They don't have a solid big man to where the point they can and nowadays all these big men can shoot. All these big men can shoot nowadays. You can't go get a 3-and-D big man. You can't go get Dwight Howard back from China just to play center to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? You can't do these kind of things. You just going to watch niggas crash out year after year after year. You going to watch your team crash out. To put the blame on LeBron, I get it. Some niggas just hate this nigga. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest about that shit. I'm not doing that shit, dog. I'm not, man. Hold up real quick. Let me get a drink real quick, bro. I'm not doing that, man. That's crazy, bro. I'm not doing that shit, man. We gotta put the blame on that woman, man. Put the blame on the organization on this shit, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all on that, man. That's kind of ridiculous, yo. This man is 39 years old, bro. I don't know what y'all niggas expecting this nigga to do. I don't know what the Lakers think this nigga is or some shit like that. This nigga is human at the end of the day. Real talk. Is he a great ball player? Does he fuck up sometime? Does he get lazy on defense? Does he not play defense? Does he take the air out the ball? But one thing I have seen LeBron do, especially in this playoff series, because I talked about it, is the fact that he has to let these guys play. He got to let them play because he's not at an athletic dominance no more, in a prime where he can dominate a game physically no more. He just can't do it. He can have his spurts when he's dominating. He can pick his spots, but he needs these other guys to stay in rhythm. Tonight was a game that they definitely should have won. They should have won this game. because they was in rhythm. I thought the offense was better off being initiated through Austin Reeves, point blank period. If they was gonna let this ride out, because D'Lo to me sometimes he's a little wild and he take a lot of dumbass shots. I just want D'Lo penetrating and getting to the basket. Period. You know what I'm saying? Penetrate, get to the basket, and when the ball's being swung, then you take your shots. You know what I'm saying? Then you take them threes. D'Lo sometimes he make them shits, but sometimes I be like, bro, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you cracking the whole offense right now. We need every possession counts. You can't just be throwing up dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And and like I said, man, AD's just fragile, man. His body is just what AD remind me of is what Dwight Howard had to go through with Kobe, right? And a lot of people called Dwight Howard soft. Even Kobe called that nigga soft. But even though that nigga was dealing with a back injury, and Dwight Howard low key was kind of wasn't the same sense. To a certain degree, he revived his career a little bit in Houston and shit like that. But you could clearly see that when he played with Kobe, he wasn't the same. He wasn't the same dominant Dwight Howard no more. Maybe some of that could have been the steroid, because a lot of niggas was getting popped back in the day. His man Jameer Nelson got popped, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is, right? We don't know, you know what I'm saying? We don't really know what happened with all of that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's NBA secret out here in these streets. But at the end of the day, he just wasn't the same when he played with Cole. And people trashed him about that. Oh, Dwight Howard, he just da 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 da. And Dwight Howard got a lot of the meal put on him. Kobe was able to kind of skate off with that. Real talk, he really kind of was. But at the end of the day, Dwight Howard is going through. Anthony Davis is going through the same situation. But the thing with Anthony Davis is the Lakers is not putting a solid big man for him to fucking sit up there. Like, bro, y'all could have got DeMarcus Cousins from Puerto Rico. Let this nigga play the center and let AD play the four so he can get rest and he can dominate the game in a different way. You see how that's working when it comes down to the Timberwolves and the fucking the Timberwolves with Rudy Gobert and Cat Williams. Cat. Why I keep calling this nigga Cat Williams? Karl Anthony Towns. You see how that's working with him? So Carl don't have to be this big man in the post getting 30 rebounds a game. He don't have to do that. He could just play his game and he could be aggressive, hit the boards, and still get out here and have enough energy in the offensive end when they need him to knock down the shot, when they need him to get a bucket in the post, when they need him to be aggressive and take the ball off the dribble. He could be able to do that. He could be that second guy and really come through and show at times he can carry the team, carry the number one dude at times. Like, yo, I got this, fam. You know what I'm saying? I got this, Ant. You know what I'm saying? I'll be your wingman on this. Then he could do that. But like I said, man, the Lakers fucked up all the way in general. And I thought Darvin Ham should have been playing the. I didn't understand why he wasn't playing. Like I said, when the kid got in the game, he was a little jittery, made a couple bonehead mistakes and shit like that. But why not play him more in this series when you're going up against the Joker? Why not? What do you have to lose, fam? You need a big man out there. You need somebody that can get out there. And like I said, whenever he's a young athletic man. He's going to run the floor. That's his job, to be on the Joker. Like, nigga, your job is to make sure you around this nigga on the defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds, and keeping this nigga all off the glass and making sure that you in a position that if he do catch the ball or this, that, and the third, you right there to be able to pick him up on a fast break or something. You know what I'm saying? That's your job. Part of that is coaching. We got to be honest about that. Part of that is coaching. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me make sure I'm working real quick. Yo, yo. Yep. All right, I'm working. But yeah, man, this nigga just injury prone though, man. He get hurt. Motherfucker scared for him and shit. Damn, is this nigga AD? Is he out? Is he gonna be playing? Or you know what I'm saying? That kind of fucked him up a little bit too, to be honest. But it's just unfortunate though for the Lakers, man. It really kind of is at the end of the day. I'll get into the breakdown of the Nuggets and Timberwolves at the end of the day on another day. But right now, I just want to talk about the Lakers because the real problem has always been Genie Bus, and it's been Genie Bus for a long time. But niggas do not want to. Niggas don't want that discussion. Y'all rather dump on the player. Y'all rather dump on Kobe. Y'all rather use that time to shit on Kobe because y'all couldn't really do it at a certain point in time. So when he started falling off, Kobe just was a ball. Kobe this, Kobe. That's why the Lakers is never not succeeding now. That's why the Lakers. Yeah, there was talks about all that. You know what I'm saying? But then nobody want to play with Kobe. Nobody wants to play with Kobe. You know what I mean? But they refuse to get that man talent on his team. Meanwhile, everybody else is putting talent on their team, doing what they got to do. LeBron James, you watching a nigga like LeBron James literally have all-star teammates and shit like that on his team, while Kobe got to be out here getting it from the mud. But now he's in the same situation that Kobe was, signing his soul away to goddamn Los Angeles. I told y'all niggas when he went to LA, bro. I said, why would you go to LA when you are the king of the East? And I'm a Boston fan, nigga. You the king of the East. You keep going to the finals. Can't nobody stop you over here. You go to the West, you got a lot of teams that you're going to have to compete with. There's going to be teams on the rise that you're going to have to compete with. That's just a whole gauntlet over there in the East. And you only getting older. You only have a few more years of prime left for real. The one thing that worked out for LeBron was the pandemic, bro. Just to be honest. The pandemic is what worked out for LeBron. Lucked up and got the title. But a part of them getting that title was the fact that they had the size. They had JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, and they had veteran players that played the game, that know the game. They had motherfuckers like Rondo on the team, bro. Rondo's not no, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no hoe ass nigga as a point guard. Like, this nigga is that nigga for real. He just ain't got it to where he used to be, where he was playing with the Celtics when he was doing all the crazy shit, but he's still capable of doing great things on the court. Even though he know, you know what I'm saying? He's older in his career, but there's still a lot of great things, and Rondo hit a lot of big shots. Rondo made a lot of big plays in them playoffs. And, like I said, Dwight Howard played great defense on the Joker. And they played a lot of great size against them as well. Had a lot of great 3-and-D guys. Casey Pope, at times he got a little bit too much blame. But at the end of the day, like I said, he was key for the Lakers. But they had to get rid of him to make certain deals. When they went for Westbrook, whoever, I would say if that was LeBron's decision, that was a bad decision. And if they did that, they did. If LeBron was planning on doing that, he was planning on doing that on purpose, so he can score more points. I'm gonna be honest, so he could chase that record. So maybe they look at it. Maybe that was one of the deals. Like, LeBron wanted this, and they was like, well, what about Westbrook? Oh yeah, nah, yeah, let's get Russ. But they already knew, like, look, he ain't gonna win with Russ, but at least we'll be able to get closer to that record and get that Wilt Chamberlain joint up on our goddamn with him in the Laker uniform. You know what I'm saying? Like, they thinking box office when it come to LeBron. They not thinking of this nigga winning no championship. They not trying to sell out like the Cavs was, or low key like Miami did. You know what I'm saying? Going to luxury tax. The Lakers not trying to do all that shit, bro. They trying to be cheap as fuck and bring all these, like, it made no sense, bro. No disrespect to Austin Reeves and none of them, but y'all niggas can't tell me that you wouldn't have scraped anybody on this roster right here. Anybody on this roster and a couple first round picks for Kyrie Irving. You can patch it up after that. You could just pretty much patch it up after that. But they don't go make that happen. They make this man play a aging superstar. They make him play with the talent that he has, and it's not to say that these guys aren't talented on the team. No, but they're not. They're not used to that. A lot of these guys are really not even used to the big time stage. For real, for real. As much as AD has even been in the league, he's really not used to the big time stage. For real. You see at times in games where he looked out of place and this, that, and the third. D'Angelo Russell is definitely not a guy who's been to the mountaintop or he's been in big games for his profession and shit like that, but he's never been a guy who's been to the mountaintop like that. Austin Reeves still new in the league. Prince, no. Hayes, no. Gabe Vincent, maybe, because he's been to the finals, played against LeBron and them. It's unfortunate how he didn't work out with the Lakers. Spencer Dinwiddie, he's been in some big games in profession as well. But like I said, as far as the magnitude of guys that they could have went out there and grabbed, you know what I'm saying? It just don't even make sense. Let me just go ahead and look on some NBA free agents real quick. Let's just see who's out here as far as free agents right now. I just want to see. I just want to see real quick who is current free agents they can get out here and get. See some big man. As far as big man, yeah, they might be a little. They might be a little. They might be a little shot on that big man, but they would have definitely need to make a trade for a big man for sure. Oh yeah, let me just go look at centers real quick. Because that's definitely what they were lacking. They definitely was lacking a point guard that can control the game. And that's why they won, bro. That's exactly why they won that year that they won. Let me see. Damn, Serge Ibaka was a free shit. They could have went out there and grabbed Serge ass or something, right? Gave him some minutes, dusted him off and shit. Robin Lopez, that's a big body. If he was a free agent, so yeah, there's a few guys they probably could have jumped up on that roster real quick. But they needed some big men that could protect the rim and help AD from not having to exert all this fucking energy off shit that you already see the man breaking down that could barely make it through games and this, that, and the third. You can't rely on this nigga. You paying this nigga all this money, and he fuck around and get hurt, get bumped, and be damn near you be breathing heavy like damn this nigga AD. Hopefully he alright. It's just not a good scene. It's not a good scene at the end of the day. So they needed to stay big. Um, but for whatever reason, they let guys like DeAndre Jordan go. They let all these big men go. AD is not a five guy. 2K, all the 2K playing niggas, yeah, you might think, yo, I put AD at the five and did it, nigga. That shit don't work in real life, nigga. When you gotta go against niggas that your size bigger than you and that play in the post and play physical, and you gotta be down there banging for rebounds, this, that, and the third. Like a nigga like AD is can't play the five, and then you expecting him to be banging and getting rebounds, and his body obviously is not gonna hold up. And we've been knowing this now for years. So we gonna keep doing the same thing. That's insanity. You niggas is crazy. You niggas is absolute crazy. We watching this nigga sit up here year after year get hurt. We calling this nigga soft, and I've called him soft my damn self. But like I said, in me calling him soft, I point out Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka for that shit. Because this man is being worn out and y'all give no fucks. But these niggas gotta eat the whole meal for why they in the position that they in. You know what I'm saying? And a part of it, like I said, it is what it is. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? But I'm gonna look a little bit beyond that, man, because a lot of shit is really unexcusable and it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So now it's we could do this and we gotta do to win and we gonna fire Darvin Ham and all this other shit. Like it's just a little bit ridiculous now. Like y'all should have been doing that. Like y'all gonna wait for a nigga to get 40 years old to want to start doing this shit now? Y'all should have did it while he still had some athletic dominance to himself before he really starts to get to a point where he just not really good at all like that. Because keep it a bean pie, LeBron is starting to hit there for real. He's really starting to hit that point where LeBron is really not going to be that good like that, period. Everything that people want to see from LeBron and watch that nigga fail and be a bum ass nigga on the court, that time is coming. You see what I'm saying? So he's not going to, like I said, you can see it at times now. He's physically not able to dominate the game as he once was. And that just is what it is. I'm not going to trash the man because I feel like he had a decent game today. Did he have some mistakes? Absolutely. He had some big time mistakes, and when he had his mistakes, some of his mistakes were huge mistakes. Boxing out was one of them. Turnovers here and there. You know what I'm saying? Shot selection, shit like that at times. But like I said, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But to tell me that these niggas couldn't get rid of anybody off that team to go get Kyrie Irving is fucking ridiculous. They should have pulled the trigger on that. That was easy money, and that's when nobody wanted Kyrie. Nobody wanted to touch Kyrie. These niggas ain't pulled the trigger on him. Is y'all trying to win, or is y'all niggas in the box office situation? Because that's what let me know that, oh yeah, they don't give a fuck about LeBron. That's what personally let me know, even though I was making videos about LeBron being a sellout ass nigga, this, that, and the third, for what he did with Kyrie, but that's what let me know ultimately the Lakers don't give a fuck about the organization, because is it about politics or are you trying to win championships? Because if I'm trying to win championships, I know that I get this guy Kyrie with who they trying to just pretty much get rid of anyway. I'm going to go do what I got to do to make it happen, because if I can have him, LeBron James, they already have chemistry, won a championship together, and AD and LeBron won a championship together, and I'm pretty sure with those three talented motherfuckers right there, they're going to figure it out. And with Kyrie still entering his prime at the end of the day, because Kyrie not no old ass nigga, he got some years left in him. Good years at that. And as we've been seeing now, y'all let that go. Y'all let that go. Now this nigga in Dallas right now going crazy. Might go to the second round fucking around. I got them losing in 7 games, but we'll see what happens. I thought the Lakers was going to win, but I was wrong on that. I was wrong on a couple series, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Well, so far I'm wrong. I'm wrong on a couple series. So far. You know what I mean? This is the Lakers in Denver was definitely one of them. I was definitely one of those like, yo, if the Lakers fuck around and get game 5, nigga, it's going 7. You know what I'm saying? I was watching this shit more hype for the game than the Celtics game, because, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I was more waiting for this game tonight. Like, come on, bro, man. Let's get it done, man. And, like I said, man, he came through, showed up, showed out. He had his moments. I like the way that he paced himself. And I always say this about LeBron. LeBron needs to have more offense when he's initiating from the post. You don't got to be the dude bringing the ball up all the time, bro. You're exerting so much energy. I'm going to say this real quick. Brian, you're exerting so much, because the season's over. Now I can really be honest about a lot of shit. You're exerting so much energy wanting to be the point guard and initiating the offense, wanting to be the quarterback of that shit. You can get points, 8 to 6 points off the block alone. These dudes can't stop you. Get a pick and roll. Hey, give me that ball in the post real quick. Spin move, baseline, or get to the basket, whatever the case may be. Turn around, fade away. You ain't got to exert so much energy the way that he do. This why LeBron be gassed a lot of times in the fourth quarter, because the niggas that trying to dribble the ball, shoot threes, get to the basket, do this, do that. You're exerting a lot of energy. You're going to be gassed by the time the fourth quarter comes. Teams low key let you do that. They be like, yeah, let this nigga LeBron run crazy, act like he got it, this, that, and the third. That nigga gonna be tight. Good teams know that, and good coaches know that. That nigga gonna be gas fourth quarter. He gonna be gas. He ain't gonna be able to get a rebound. He ain't gonna be showing no effort to get a rebound. Like I said, we watched LeBron the other night dribble the ball off his goddamn leg and blame Prince for that shit. Nigga turned around, yo, what the fuck, nigga? You fucked it up. Like, nigga, you bounced the ball off, yo. Cause you tired and clumsy right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why you blaming this nigga Prince for this shit, bro? You bounced the ball off your leg and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Brian, fam. But like I said, bro, y'all niggas got to keep it at 100, man. And the reason why y'all want to keep it 100 at the end of the day, because look, y'all don't like to blame people that look like this, bro. Y'all don't like to hold niggas, like, if this was a nigga at the end of the day, y'all will hold niggas' feet to the fire. And y'all know y'all would. If this was a black woman or an ancient American woman, my bad. If this was an ancient American woman, y'all will hold this woman to the stake. That's a fact. If that was an ancient American man, y'all will hold that nigga to the stake at the end of the day. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want to blame LeBron James. This nigga, come on, bro. This nigga said, the problem will always be LeBron James. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas crazy. This nigga said, the problem will always be LeBron James. Got nothing to do with race. Of course, niggas love to say the shit ain't got nothing to do with race. Y'all niggas kill me with that shit. Y'all kill me with that, man. It ain't got nothing to do with race. This nigga crazy as hell. And the problem is always LeBron James. So let me show you this real quick. LeBron had 30, 11 assists, four steals, nine rebounds. Okay, one turnover. Now LeBron normally do be some games. I'll be like, yo, LeBron, you got out here 7 turnovers, fam. You fucked the game up. I'm not one of these LeBron James fanboys, so I'm gonna keep it a bean pod with you, fam. This tell you might be new to the channel. This tell like it is TV, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming LeBron for the night. LeBron came through, showed up, and showed out when it was repping time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jim Jones. When it was repping time, LeBron was out here repping big stepping. You know what I'm saying? He got tired. He made some bonehead decisions. It was what it was. You say, I know you a LeBron fan. All you can do is bring up race. How am I bringing? I'm bringing up race because niggas won't hold this woman right here responsible. So I'm bringing up race because niggas won't. Y'all up here on a 39-year-old man sitting up here blaming him for the shit, but when the roster looking like this, look at the roster. Let's go to the roster real quick. Let's go to the roster. This man is up here talking about. You hear all the reports of how LeBron need help. You damn right he need help with a roster like this. You damn right he need help with a roster like this. Look at this. And then let's come down to the Nuggets roster. You got Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., KCP, Reggie Jackson. Okay? You got some hella fire players right there. I'm not even counting the stars. I'm naming just the role players at the end of the day. With LeBron James, you pretty much have D'Angelo Russell on a hit and miss night, Austin Reeves, depending on how much he's involved with the offense, and that's pretty much it. Brian has so much power, that's why he was the guy to bring in the coach they got. Y'all, if LeBron was the reason why they wanted to bring in the coach, then why this nigga always showing this nigga up? Why this nigga LeBron always behind the scenes want to get this nigga fired? You notice that I would have to recollect to see if he did that with Tyronn Lue, because Tyronn Lue was a guy that he actually brought in and that he didn't mind coaching. For all the years that he went with Tyronn Lue, when did LeBron want Tyronn Lue fired? Now, I know there was times he show up Tyronn Lue. That's just LeBron James. It is what it is. But he had a lot of success with Tyronn Lue. So, it is what it is. Frank Vogel, he had some success with Frank Vogel, but they had the team to do it. They had a team to do it. But with Darvin Ham is put in a bad position because of Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka not having the talent around them. And a part of that, LeBron comes. Darvin Ham is from the era where, nah, man, what we got in the locker room, man, is good enough. LeBron is not that kind of era guy. He's more of a guy like, look, I'm not about to sit up here and have all this faith in these niggas. Just get me what I need, and we'll get it done. You know what I'm saying? I have a proven tracking record that at least if I don't get it, if I don't get the championship, I'm gonna get to the finals. That's my thing that I think people really shit on LeBron a little bit too much for. You know what I'm saying? And I said this back when I was doing videos back in that time. Bro, for a nigga to get to 9 or 8 finals in a row, bro, that's nothing to sneeze at, bro. I don't care how many championships the nigga got out of the deal. That's nothing to sneeze at. That says a lot about a player at the end of the day to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas ain't went 8 in a row parking wreck championships. Let alone a back to back or a three-peat in a parking wreck YMCA league. And niggas out here, oh man, LeBron ain't get it done, man. Yeah, man, that nigga LeBron 4-6 to the finals, man. He a bitch ass nigga. Niggas ain't went back to back in the AAU tournament or nothing, know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas gotta relax, man. Y'all niggas gotta relax, fam. Real talk. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about no basketball, man. Y'all niggas need to chill out, know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas the fanboys. Anyway, let me see. He say, Brian got his players. Brian might got his players, but when he say he need to switch out them players, nigga, it's time to switch out them players, nigga. And like I said, for LeBron and them, they needed big men. They needed big men, point blank period. With that roster in particular, they needed big men. Instead of going after Rui, they should have went after a 3-and-D kind of guy. Point blank period. Brian has his prints on this, but as always, never his fault, and he throws temper tantrums like a child over everything. I mean, I would agree with that. Sometimes he does throw these little fits and shit like that. But this is where y'all niggas got to start thinking of critical thinking. If LeBron really brought these players in, why the fuck would he be wanting to trade these niggas then? Why would he be wanting to trade them then? The best thing to do for the Lakers is move on from LeBron. Been saying this the whole time. They can move on from LeBron. If they move on from LeBron, bro, the Lakers ain't gonna be shit for a while, bro. They're not gonna be shit for a while. So y'all niggas better be careful what y'all ask for. And then maybe, you know what, bro? I hope, you know what, man? For you saying that, bro, I hope he does leave LA because y'all niggas, let me put this bitch back on the screen, bro. Let me put these two motherfuckers back on the screen real quick. Cause y'all don't want to hold this smoke. Y'all don't want to hold the smoke with these two motherfuckers. Y'all ain't got no smoke for them. Y'all blaming a nigga that's 39 years old to hold the whole organization down. When MJ was trying to do that shit, niggas let MJ just ride off to the sunset without making it to the playoffs. Does that make LeBron better than MJ to me? Absolutely not. MJ will be my GOAT forever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Until I'm able to see somebody come through the ranks that was able to challenge that throne at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And there has been players that have had legendary finals runs where it's like, that was a bad motherfucker that, you can go back, man. I would love to see how they would have dealt with him or this, that, and the third. But, man, come on, man. See, I don't know about that. I'm good with the for real. You said, I don't care. Oh, you say, I don't care. I don't care about that. I'm good with that for real. I mean, bro. So you cool with losing. So wait a minute. So you don't tell me you one of these niggas that get out here and be like, oh man, Laker Nation, we all about winning. We all about this. We all about that. Right? Laker Nation about this, about that. You rather get rid of a nigga like LeBron James who's been holding this organization some of y'all might say hostage, but really he's been really the talk of LA at the end of the day. And when the Lakers and representing the Lakers like a motherfucker at the end of the day, y'all be willing to throw that nigga in the trash can like he ain't shit and lose and be nothing again? Because y'all wasn't shit before LeBron got there. You know, I find it funny how Laker fans just get up on here and just be just acting like y'all niggas was the shit. They watch Kobe crash out. They watch Kobe crash out. Y'all forget that. Y'all niggas be forgetting that shit, man. That's why I'm saying, like, some of y'all niggas really, I don't know if y'all niggas just started watching basketball or something, or y'all just started fucking with real nigga channels and shit, you know what I mean? But a lot of y'all niggas really don't be knowing basketball for real, fam. This is sad. Let's get into Joshua K at the end of the day. He say, salute to you, fam. He say, our closeout defense and senses of switching on defense is fucking atrocious. Yes, I'll speak on that real quick, my damn self. Yo, the going under the screen was what was killing them the whole time. You have to come up on the screen. You got to come up on the screen. This remind me of watching the Boston. I was talking to my boy about this. This remind me of watching the Boston Celtics versus the Golden State Warriors. I'm a Boston Celtics fan, bro. That shit was. I'm watching this at the bar every game. The shit was literally ripping my fucking heart out of my chest. Watching Al Horford and Robert Williams drop off a pick and roll, drop coverage on Steph Curry, nigga. Let's say that one more time. I'm watching these niggas go and drop coverage off a pick and roll with Steph Curry, leaving this nigga wide open to shoot the three comfortably. Like, not even like, you know, a nigga like Curry, you gotta make him uncomfortable. I mean, the nigga was comfortable because, especially if you able to move a little bit on the screen and shit, you know, like I said, I ain't gonna get into that series. It is what it is. They won the championship. But getting good screen, quote unquote, good screens. If you get a good screen, it's gonna be hard for you to get over that pick. It just is what it is. And then when you're dealing with a shooter like that can shoot off the dribble, that's all day in America. That's all day. A nigga that practice on that kind of shot is gonna be able to hit that shot 9 times out of 10 every time. So you giving a Hall of Fame legend, three-ball shooter that kind of opportunity, same thing. Jamal Murray coming off the dribble going downhill is going to be unguardable at the end of the day because he can step back, he can hit you with the mid-range, he can get to the basket. But with him being hurt, I felt like they needed to make his ass go to the basket. And when you're making him go to the basket, you can't just let the nigga. Like, Jamal Murray wasn't even like, he was moving fast out there. He was just getting by niggas and going to the basket. It's like, nigga, and he's getting free reign. A few of that was LeBron. Like, nigga, get up there and scare that nigga, jump on that nigga or something, man. Hit that nigga, man. Make that nigga know, bro. I don't give a fuck if you hurt or not, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm coming to get this game, bitch ass nigga. Get that shit up out of there. But a few times Jamal Murray just running, it like he was jogging to the basket. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie. But that's because they was going in drop coverage. That's how they lost the game tonight. What AD do? AD going to drop coverage. AD should have stepped up on that screen, or they should have switched. They only had a certain amount of seconds. At best, AD could have came back and doubled the Joker. And Austin Reeves just could have made sure that nigga ain't hit baseline off that spin, or if he was posting him up and went off that baseline, make sure he was forcing him back to AD. AD could have came back up, and whoever that next man was at the wing could have rotated and got a contest shot if he was on point. And maybe they could have survived this game tonight. But that wasn't the case because they dropped in coverage off a nigga that's steaming hot. And they lost. That's how they lost the game. That's how they lost the game. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. He said we had a young team before he came and fucked it up. Come on. What you mean? What was they doing? Okay, so what was Brandon Ingram? What was Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, and Lonzo Ball doing? They wasn't doing shit. They was getting lottery picked. They weren't even making the playoffs. You bring LeBron James to the situation, it's a whole different ball game. You reach a whole new level. Fans, the fans that come with LeBron James, the business that come with LeBron James, the media attention that come with LeBron James. Like, yeah, the Lakers are the Lakers, but bro, let's not act like the Lakers was popping, bro. The Lakers was not popping like that before LeBron got there. The only reason why the Lakers is popping because Kobe but Kobe at that time, like I said, they was having losing seasons and shit. Probably with Jeannie Buss that wanted D'Lo to come back. Oh no, yeah, D'Lo, he was part of the organization. He was here when Kobe was here, and we gotta bring him back. And we should bring him back. He is true Laker Nation, and look what he did with the clip with the Nets. If that was Jeannie Buss' decision, maybe it was Rob Pelinka's decision. Who the fuck knows? But it should have been whenever they had the trigger to pull Kyrie, they dropped the ball. Never forget that. Never forget that. As we watch what Kyrie Irving is doing, what he did with the Nets, what he did with the Mavericks, and what he's doing with the Mavericks now. Never forget that. He say for some soft ass AD. Oh, you talking about the trade for the Pelicans? But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Without AD, y'all don't get that bubble ring championship though. Y'all not getting that. Y'all not getting that championship without AD. So it worked out. It worked out in the championship. Didn't they win the championship? If not the next year, if not the year they got them, or if not the next year. So it worked out in that span of time that you needed it to work out. So as we look at hindsight, it's 2020. But the thing with AD is not a five. He's not a five. You can't have him play the five. You know what I'm saying? That's what almost ruined fucking Kevin Love's career. That playing all that five and shit like that with LeBron, he can't do that, bro. You need a big to play alongside AD. He can play second unit big or some shit like that. While the real big man's getting some rest and shit like that. He come through dominating, impose his physical will, length, and all that athleticism and shit. But he can't do that against a real big man that's used to playing against other big men that's just as tall as him, if not taller than him, not a little bit quicker than him, can not play a little bit more better defense than him, right? And making AD work, right? It is what it is. He say, brother, Zoe, Kuz, Ingram wasn't going to get us a chip in 2020. Josh K, I don't know if you're talking about me or if you're talking about this other dude in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean pie because I don't believe that would have been the case neither. He said Lakers will always have good runs and bad. No one forget none. All right, soft ass basketball. All right. It says Rui got to be trained in other sports. Got to get Rui in some corner drills. Bruh needs work on sticking with his man, leaving no space at fucking. We don't learn shit. You can't fucking give. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I was talking to my boy. I was like, yo. I was talking to him throughout the game, and I'm like, yo. One nigga they can't let get hot is Michael Porter Jr. You can't let this nigga get hot. And they just kept this nigga was just walking into shots. And with shooters, bro, you can't let shooters walk into shots, bro. You gotta make these niggas take tough shots and just live with the fucking results. But a nigga can't catch the ball and walk into a shot like that. Like, that is unnecessary. That can never happen. That can never happen with shooters. And if you keep doing that, you're gonna get hit right between the eyes eventually. It's only a matter of time before them niggas start to really catch a rhythm. And that's just what happened with the Lakers. That's just what happened with them, unfortunately. But like I said, man, everybody want to put this blame, but y'all got to look at this roster, bro. This roster is trash. Let me come over here and let's see who was some of the other niggas the Lakers was talking about trading and shit. I wish there was like something I can look up. Trying to think right now. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. So look, this was the rumor. This was the rumor for what Kyrie Irving was supposed to be traded for. Hold up. Let me show y'all niggas this shit real quick. Unfucking real, bro. So this was the trade rumor right here. This was back in 20. This was actually in 2020. No, 2023. Let me see. All right, so they basically saying that was a trade. Hold on. Yeah, let me come through here real quick. All right, so yeah, let's come here. Another dude who the Lakers should have went after was Donovan Mitchell. That was another one that they didn't go after that they should have went after. And Donovan Mitchell, I don't think that they actually got a lot for Donovan Mitchell. Whoever the other team was, let me see. And look what they gave up. Look what they gave up for Kyrie Irving. The Mavs gave up Spencer Dinwiddie. With Maverick and shit. So yeah, that's just kind of the way the cards lined up for him. That's just kind of crazy. He said, the Lakers brass was either seriously thought that a first round pick, Russell Westbrook, would be enough for Kyrie, or they weren't serious about acquiring Irving in the process. I go with the latter and say that they were never serious about improving their team and increasing their chances of a championship this season. I don't blame the Nets for choosing the Mavericks package. It's a better deal, and Spencer and Dorian are far better than 2023 Westbrook. Okay? So like I said, man, when it comes down to it, y'all don't want to get out here and put the blame and the onus where it needs to be. And that's on goddamn Genie motherfucking Bus. And goddamn, y'all want to throw it on the players. Y'all threw it on Westbrook. What y'all did to Westbrook was a shame. The Lakers shouldn't be shit for the rest of eternity for what y'all Laker Nation and shit like that have done to Westbrook. That's my personal opinion on that. But he got a lot of blame for a lot of bullshit. Who else got a lot of blame? I mean, you see what Russ is doing over there with the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? They got good talent on the team. Russ is over there putting up decent numbers, coming off the bench with no problem, this, that, and the third. And, things look so far so good for them. You know what I mean? And, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, when it comes down to the, Russ on the Lakers and shit, like, y'all just dogged that man, and he was really the consistent of the team because AD was out a bunch of games, LeBron was out a bunch of games, but then y'all sit up there and throw the whole meal on Russell Westbrook. Was LeBron and them trying to show their way of, yeah, I need to get rid of him? Then y'all should have got rid of the nigga then. This ain't working out. Then y'all should have got rid of him then. And when that package came up for Kyrie Irving, you should have pulled the trigger on that. Look, y'all can have anybody y'all want. Austin Reeves, White Chocolate, he can go. He can go. Kyrie Irving, give me that. But like that article said, they weren't serious about winning the championship. Kyrie Irving for Russell Westbrook with a first round draft pick. Come on, y'all. I'm not making that deal neither. Give me something a little better than that. Maybe a couple second round picks or something. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a couple second round picks and maybe this year's and another year's second round or maybe even first round. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you're going to throw Russ, especially with all the garbage that y'all allowed to be piled on Russell Westbrook's name, we're blaming this nigga for all the losses and shit like that. So it became impossible to kind of trade the nigga for real. So you knowing that, you can't be playing hardball at the table like you just got it like that. Like, are you fucking kidding me? No, you gotta go seal the deal, Genie. You gotta seal the deal. Look, I don't give a fuck what what Rob Pelinka talking about. LeBron, what you say you need? What you say is this gonna get us to a finals, nigga? This gonna get us to the finals? Alright, nigga, what you say you need? Huh? Westbrook, what? Alright, look, Bron, they talking about this, that, and the third. So I'm gonna go make it do what it do. You want Kyrie Irving? We're gonna go get Kyrie Irving. And we would have went got Kyrie Irving. That's why Jeannie Buss need to be fucking with real niggas like me. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie. Jeannie Buss need niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? She need niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? Cause she listen to all these square ass, lame ass niggas in her ear and shit like that, talking all this business shit at the end of the day. The Lakers ain't about to be shit in a while. I'm gonna tell you, once LeBron gone, this shit is over. This shit over with. Jeannie Buss gonna have to come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come fuck with me, Jeannie. I'll get the Lakers right. You know what I'm saying? I'll get the Lakers right. You know what I mean? But yeah, they totally failed LeBron James, and I knew this was LeBron selling his soul to Hollywood once he signed this deal with the Lakers. Man, I knew it was they was gonna cash out on LeBron, and they did. They got the last laugh. They don't give a fuck about, bro. They made so much money off the Lakers. They don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give a fuck. And then they looking at LeBron like, nigga, we ain't about to do nothing, nigga. Nigga, you gonna play. You under contract, nigga. Probably why you see LeBron. Well, I ain't gonna say that's why you see him throwing fits. Maybe to a certain degree he probably do that. He said, yeah, nah, I agree with you, brother. We had Kobe leaving out games before Bron. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. The way they did Cole, bro, they cashed out on Cole, bro. Cashed out on him. Refused to put talent around Cole. They put Cole in a rebuilding stage. Say, yeah, man, get these young boys up there, man, and yeah, you Kobe and all that, man. You know, we just gonna go based off your name. That's pretty much how they looked at Cole in his final years. They doing the same with LeBron. But LeBron is giving a little bit more fight back to the situation. You know what I'm saying? He got a little bit of the media on his side, which is a great part of strategy as well in warfare. In his warfare, dealing with the team and media. So it just kind of is what it is. It's a power balance. He was able to get that in Cleveland. When Cleveland got tired of that shit, they was like, you know what, man, that nigga can go. You know what I'm saying? And he left. But I honestly always thought that LeBron should have went back to Miami. And the proof is in the pudding. I said, Brian, you was either better off staying in Cleveland. Bro, I wish my channel was still up, bro, because I would play that shit for y'all right now. I made that shit back in, when Brian left, I think 2016 or 17 or whatever year it was. I said, yo, that nigga, that was the worst decision that he could have made. He was better off either staying. He could have went to, I think it was New York. He could have went to, New York, Miami. Could have stayed in Cleveland. I think there was another team. I kind of want to say Boston, but I don't think Boston. Maybe Boston did, because Boston had a lot of young players on that team too. Boston could have been one of the options, but he decided to go in L.A. Now, in the short span, it worked out for him, but in the long span, it didn't work out for him at all. As we looking back now, and motherfuckers still saying the same shit they were saying when he was in Cleveland. Oh man, he ain't got the players. He ain't got the players. At least when he was with Cleveland, Cleveland was willing to trade away a whole team mid-season. Like, look, let's get this nigga what he need to get to the finals. And guess what Cleveland was going? Cleveland was going to the finals. So if you ask me who's the better owner, Jeannie Buss or Dan Gilbert, I'm going with Dan Gilbert because he's going with a sense of logic at the end of the day. God damn it, I don't like that I have to do this shit. But if it's gonna make sense for me to get to the NBA Finals and make money for my organization, then I gotta do what I gotta do. And he did what he had to do. To a point where he was just like, all right, look, man, I can't do this shit no more, dog. It's, if you want to leave, dog, you can go ahead and go. And Dan Gilbert, to his whatchamacallit, signed some people and, got Cleveland being respectable. You know what I'm saying? Are they championship worthy? Absolutely not. But they're respectable now. You know what I'm saying? They're in the playoffs right now in a series that's 2-2. We see what happens with that one. But he made it happen. You know what I'm saying? He's still making it happen. He went and got Devin Mitchell. Who would have thought you would have seen Devin Mitchell as landing in Cleveland out of all spots? Like, you would think of Devin Mitchell like going to maybe Atlanta, Miami, New York, the Knicks, Brooklyn. This nigga lands in Cleveland. Dan Gilbert is showing you that he's willing to get out there and make it do what it do to make his team be what it is. And with him doing that has helped them. They've been in the playoffs. They've been successful through the regular season. So that's helped them with his aggressive moves. Jeannie Buss or Rob Pelinka, them niggas is nothing aggressive about them. They're just looking at LeBron as being the box office ticket and AD, and that's just enough. That's enough. They think that's enough to go out there and win you a championship for real. He said, hey, though, all I'm going to say is it would have been different if we had Reddish, Seawood, Vanderbilt healthy. We would have had more size up against Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr. and the Joker. Yeah, a lot of them seem like they were hurt. But they've been pretty much hurt for the majority of the year. It felt like Vanderbilt been out for most of the year. Cam Reddish been kind of hit or miss. He only played like early in the year. Christian Wood, but that's the thing. Like, if dudes are injury prone, where they just getting hurt and shit like that, and a lot of that, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember before Isaiah Thomas got blackballed out the league, and I'm talking about IT. When he was on Cleveland, he was saying how LeBron and them niggas don't be practicing. He said them niggas don't be practicing. He said, brother, if you a Celtic fan, ain't it 4 in the morning out there? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Shit, yeah, you just reminded me and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go lay it down soon. But it is what it is. I had to come through and get that real spill. I had to get that shit off my heart because that shit wasn't sitting right with me, man. I'm like, man, and I'm watching the game. I'm like, damn, as much as I want to be, and like I said, I was talking to my boy about this shit. We've been talking about a lot of shit throughout the game in general when we talk about the Lakers. And this is just shit that has been on my heart all year about it. So the season's over now. Now I can say my piece. He said, nah, the lust for the game ain't a lot of OGs like that no more anymore. Nah, yeah, man. It is what it is. But like I said, man, I think that LeBron needed to have an offense too. Like I said, he exerts way too much energy out there. We're running the ball up the court. They needed to have plays for his ass to be up on that block and creating from that block. Point blank period. Because, it is what it is. He could have plays where he could be at rest and come off the pick and roll and attack downhill and shit like that. But sometimes I do think LeBron falls in his way where he admires his work a little bit too much. He want to take too many threes. He want to, he just admires his work a little bit too much at times. And at times I do think that can cost him. And that's why he starts to turn the ball over and shit like that, and he do all this dumb shit because he just overthinking the game, falling in love too much with his work. Where he just gotta go out there and play the game, keep it simple, and try not to exert so much energy. But tonight, I thought he paced himself very well because he actually came on in the fourth quarter to me. And I was one of the ones that was saying like Darvin Ham and them don't give him enough time to, and they, like I said, they wasn't given enough time to actually get rest throughout them fourth quarters neither. Like LeBron, damn it, like tonight he had to play that pretty much that whole fourth quarter, but I was glad they gave him a rest. I'm like, bro, if they, I'm watching it with my boy because the last game that they won, I was like, yo, they're gonna have to sacrifice whatever run that these niggas might make. You got to get LeBron the fuck out the game with the last 2 minutes in the third quarter. You got to get his ass out that game. Whatever run they gonna make, let them niggas make that run. And at least you got a nigga that's supposed to be the goat and all this other shit. He gonna have to get out here and make it happen. It is what it is. And unfortunately, Lakers was able to do that. This game, I thought that they should have went to the break a lot earlier, but they sat them in that fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter, they hit some big shots, this, that, and the third. But like I said, I would rather have LeBron coming through fresh, a fresh LeBron with the last 9, with the last 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to, what I'm saying? I don't know. I would have just rather, I would have had more time to play with going into that fourth quarter instead of having to rest him in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they rested him with like 10 minutes or some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back and look at it. He say after 2020, Bron needs shooters to win. Can't have all guards brick in half they shit. Yeah, man. And like I said, these dudes can't play no defense neither. That's a big key. Even when you look at dudes like Caruso, Caruso is not the best scorer, this, that, and the third, but he's intelligent when he does go to score, get to the basket. He plays it. He plays the game very simple. Plays his role. He knows his role, and he plays defense. He plays extremely hard on the defense, and he's flying around as far as getting defensive rebounds. Like I said, that team was very underrated, and after every year they looked a little bit worse and worse and worse to where we're seeing it now. They literally almost got swept again. He say, shit, I ain't realized that Brown 40 years now, bro, was playing minutes like he was still 35. Looked like he lost way too much of his tank in that last 3. Yeah, man. Of course, because like I said, when it comes down to that timing, bro, you gotta time those times where you can get your star rest. And some things just have to be a sacrifice. Just like the challenge. Now the challenge shit was wild to me because I thought that if you won your challenge, you keep your time out. It's only if you lose your challenge you. So I don't know. That shit confused me if that's actually the rule or they rigged that shit or something. Because I know in football, like if you do the challenge and you lose the challenge, yeah, then you lose your timeout too. But if you get the challenge, you keep your timeout because that was the purpose of you using your challenge was to get the timeout. You had to call the timeout. So if I whatchamacallit, okay, I should be able to get that timeout back because y'all not reviewing it. So I'm using my shit to be the pretty much referee review. So why the fuck am I losing my timeout for that shit? Now if I wasted your time, then that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that shit is crazy. He say, yeah, I was thinking the same shit. Ain't you get to keep your time out as long as you keep winning your challenges for football? Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. You keep your time out as long as you win in football. But for whatever reason in basketball, I don't know. This is some new rule they made up. Maybe they'll come through in the last 2 minute report like, oh yeah, we fucked up on that one. Because where I thought AD honestly followed the Joker, I want to say it was before he actually went up. So it was like a little bit before. It was like a little contact before, like where AD kind of like bumped him, and he was kind of like low key still kind of holding the nigga. some kind of contact happened. I forgot, but I was like, that's where AD fouled him. But where they called it at, that was all ball. AD hit all ball, so I was like, yeah, that's crazy. But for them to lose their timeout, I was like, man, that's crazy though. That's crazy. I was like, yeah, that's crazy, man. But LeBron walked off like a diva though, man. He even shake them boys' hands from what I seen. I just thought that was kind of like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's some bullshit. It is what it is. You upset losing and shit, fam. But you got to still give your congratulations to the other team. But I think because Mike Malone been talking all that shit, he like, man, fuck that nigga Mike Malone. I ain't shaking that nigga hand. LeBron petty, he a petty king. Said this whole ass nigga firing shots at me, and he talking about me. He won the championship, and he thinking about me and shit at the goddamn parade and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this nigga mind. Anyway, the NBA turning more into business. Reffing was nowhere shit as it been past few years. Yeah, well, I mean, some of these joints be. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all, bro. And some of y'all may not agree with me because I know niggas just hate the Celtics and y'all hate Jason Tatum, but that's my nigga right there. But what I seen tonight from the Miami Heat, these niggas is playing dirty than a motherfucker, bro, and they got nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose, and they playing dirty on some kind of shit like, all right, if I ain't gonna make it to the second round, somebody's getting hurt out the deal. Like, and then when I think about I think about Caleb Martin, this little dirty motherfucker right here. I think about that shit he did with Jason Tatum when he bumped him. He literally ran into this nigga in the air for this nigga to fall like that, bro. And then you have this game. This game is on. Porzingis. Now, a part of that makes me want to look back at that Porzingis play when he rolled his ankle. Did that nigga step? Did somebody step their foot out there for him to roll his ankle? That's number one. Okay, so bang. We'll just ignore that. We'll keep that in the conspiracy file. But the one where Jason Tatum was going up for the shot and the foul call was already called, Bam put his foot into this nigga and then he actually pushed the nigga away. So he stepped up on this nigga enough to where the point when he was landing, he tried to act like he was trying to push the nigga up off of him. That's dirty. Bam should have been ejected and suspended from the league for doing some shit like that. That's crazy. That's the shit that got Kawhi Leonard injured. This is the whole reason why they have the fucking rule. But because niggas hate Jason Tatum and you niggas hate the Boston Celtics, you hate them niggas with a passion. Ain't nobody crying about that shit. Even the fucking announcer, I don't even know who was announcing the game because, like I said, I had my headphones in. It was what it was. But even as I'm watching the game, I'm reading the fucking, teleprompter shit, captions and shit. And they're blaming Jason Tatum. Well, Jason Tatum, he should have shot the shot. Like, nigga, is you serious? Is you niggas serious? The fuck you mean he should have shot the shot? Like, nigga, like, that's what they do, bro. But, this nigga steps into a nigga, though, bro. He stepped into him in his shooting motion while this nigga's in the air. And then knew he was on this nigga because he tried to push him off of him when he was landing. So he knew where his landing space was. These niggas know the rules, bro. Then Bam out here trying to act like, oh man, and Miami crew, the Miami Heat team booing and all that. Like, yo, y'all niggas is insane. That nigga should be suspended for that shit. Real talk. He should be suspended for that shit, man. Real talk, man. That shit is ridiculous, man. Them niggas is playing dirty. Then right after that, I think Jaylen Brown, Cable Martin, pump fake Jaylen Brown off the three. And then this nigga, like, as Jaylen Brown is like jumping by this nigga sticks his hip out. This is like towards the end of the game kind of shit. He sticks his hip out so where his feet kind of, where his hip kind of hits Jaylen Brown and his thighs to where the point, like, he's trying to like almost like bridge the nigga kind of shit. And I'm like, yo, ain't nobody calling shit, bro. These niggas is playing dirty. Now that's what made me go, yo, well, I gotta see what happened with Porzingis, bro, because if they'll do some shit like that and act like, it was a cardinal sin to even call a fucking flagrant foul, like, nigga, that's kind of crazy. And then they had the nerve to call a technical foul on Al Horford, like, bro, What the fuck you mean, bro? This nigga should be eject. Nigga should have been putting foot to ass on Bam for that shit. Real talk, like nigga should have jumped in Bam shit and ran up inside Bam shit. A Boston Celtic player should have ran off and took one for the team. Nigga, you ain't playing like that. Run off the bench, nigga, and come do this nigga Bam dirty for this shit, fam. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is playing dirty. Then y'all know that's how y'all beat us last year with JT having ankle problems. You see what I'm saying? So you looking for an advantage just to try to, just on some hateful bitch ass nigga shit, bro. Oh man. I hope these niggas get these niggas out of here in 5 games, bro. Let's get past these dirty ass niggas and let's cause that's classless, bro. That's classless. You know what I'm saying? Cause JT and them niggas don't be playing dirty and shit like that, bro. Jalen Brown and them niggas, they don't be playing dirty like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas is out here playing filthy like that, sticking your leg under niggas and shit, trying to get niggas injured and shit, give niggas career-ending injuries and shit, bro. That shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? And this is supposed to be a league that's supposed to be protecting players and have the Kawhi Leonard rule and all this other shit. And then y'all not abiding by that shit. Y'all out here calling shit a flagrant run. Nigga, that's a flagrant too. The nigga had the nerve to do that shit after the whistle was blown, nigga. Is we serious? Is we serious out here? Y'all hate Boston that much that y'all gonna watch a dirty ass nigga play like that and niggas ain't gonna say nothing about it? Ain't a million videos about what Bam did to Jason Tatum, man. That's fucking ridiculous, man. Y'all niggas just hate the Boston Celtics, man. Oh, man. I'm still pissed about that shit. I'm still mad about that, bro. Real talk. I'm still pissed, man. But because y'all niggas hate the Boston Celtics, it is what it is. Low key, the way Dame got hurt for the Milwaukee Bucks was on some funny style shit. Nigga, how the fuck you jumping on niggas' legs and shit like that, fam? Niggas know how to land and shit like that, bro. You stepping on niggas' legs, like I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. You know, maybe I'm going a little bit too deep. I see the numbers dropping off and shit. You know, that's how YouTube start kicking niggas off. Niggas start getting a little bit too deep into shit. YouTube start kicking niggas off and shit. Hold on. Niggas getting a little bit too deep now. Hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me start kicking niggas off this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's time to start kicking niggas off. But yeah, I definitely got to do. I'm gonna do a video. I'll probably come live tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about this Floyd Mayweather and Dubai situation, man. Because shit seemed like it's really real in the field for Floyd, man, and it might be. You know what I'm saying? It might be up for Floyd out there in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? If not, somebody that's a close associate with Floyd, it might be up for them. But yeah, man, it's something to really talk about at the end of the day. But as far as the Lakers go, man, like I said, man, till y'all niggas is ready to blame motherfucking Jeannie Buss and goddamn Rob Pelinka, the Lakers will never be shit. Once LeBron leave, they ain't gonna be shit. Lakers' best bet is to try to keep LeBron and milk the cow. But with milking that cow, nigga, you gonna have to put the talent around. Ain't no more, oh, we gotta listen and no, we ain't gotta do this. You gotta do it at this point. Now the nigga has the player option to be able to, and if I'm Bron, I'm flexing all ability to that shit. And I'm forced, if the Lakers really want me to stay there, then nigga, nigga, you gonna have to start signing these niggas before I even get there. And if you can get certain niggas to whatchamacallit, then I'll agree. Like, if you can get these niggas to agree, like, yeah, we gonna bring LeBron back, da-da-da-da, and you run that shit by me, and they like, yeah, they gonna sign, I'm coming back then. Know what I'm saying? Other than that, nigga, I'm going to I'm taking what's out. I'm going to see what's out there to give me the maximum possibility to win a championship, or at least just competing and getting to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? At least just competing and getting to the playoffs and giving ourselves a shot. At this point, it is what it is for LeBron. You stay with the Lakers, you're gonna be in hell. You're gonna be in hell. You're gonna be in hell sticking with the Lakers. Got to forget about this fucking Denver series somehow. I mean, like I said, man, when it comes down to it, man, the talent around the team is the problem, bro. And I've stated this in videos that I've done, maybe on this channel, maybe on some of my older channels, but I've definitely talked about this. The problem is the talent, bro. When you telling me you could have went out there and grabbed this player, went out there and grabbed that player in free agency, you didn't make no moves, made no efforts to do it whatsoever. You had a chance to go get Kyrie Irving for a first round pick, a couple second round picks, and you didn't want to do it for Russell Westbrook. But then you trade this nigga for who? Rory Archie. Who the fuck they end up trading Russ for again? I forgot who the Lakers traded the nigga for again. Anyway, but like I said, was a nigga a factor? No, nigga was a non-factor at the end of the day. Whoever they traded Russ for, absolute non-factor. So it's just like it didn't make sense. You was better off going ahead and go get Kyrie Irving. We see what Kyrie Irving was able to do. And at worst, we know that he's one of the players that can play under LeBron James' system. That's why they should have sold out with for Kyrie. They should have did that. That was the dumbest shit that they let just slide past their table like that. Like, huh? What? What y'all? Hold on. Anybody on the table? Well, yeah. Damn, they want Austin Reeves though. All right, anybody but all right. Well, let's keep Austin though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll throw a couple of extra. You gotta bargain that out. But if it all had to be what it was gonna be, like, nah, yeah, we not budging off that. Nah, yeah, they trying to get rid of Kyrie anyway. Nah, we could wait for that. We could wait for that. I don't know. Somebody gonna have to tell it like it is at the end of the day when it comes down to these situations, because they should have definitely ran out there and went to go grab Kyrie. That made absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. But niggas will get up on here and guess who they gonna blame? They gonna blame the ancient American brother for why the Lakers is not succeeding, and not the organization not surrounding the talent around and making trades and being aggressive to get this man who has been to 10 NBA finals. You're not gonna listen to this nigga. You're gonna just act like the Lakers have been in every championship since the 1800s or some shit like that. Like y'all niggas got it like that. Y'all really only been on a few runs. And when y'all niggas is cold, y'all niggas is brick cold. I'm gonna say that again. When y'all was cold, y'all was brick cold. There was years when Kobe ain't make it in his absolute prime to the finals. It was years when Kobe got eliminated in the goddamn first round. Got eliminated in the second round. Didn't even make the playoffs. You get LeBron. Years he didn't even make the playoffs. Years he get hurt. The year they won the championship. You know what I'm saying? But with his body of work, when he's, whatever it is, all this debate between, it's tension between the front office and Jeannie Buss and maybe it's not. Maybe all these niggas is in on it. For real. Maybe they all in on it. And all of us come up on here and we shit on LeBron James and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Damn, it just thundered like a motherfucker out here. I didn't even know it was supposed to rain. That shit fucked me up. I seen a flash. I thought somebody took a picture of a nigga and shit. I was like, hold up. Yeah, I didn't even know it was supposed to thunderstorm. That shit just fucked me up. Yo, real talk. I thought somebody literally just took a picture and shit of me. I was like, yo, who the fuck was that? Somebody's about to get hurt out the deal and shit. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you, fam. That's crazy. I don't know if y'all heard that thunder and shit, but yeah, I wouldn't even expected it to thunder out this bitch. That's what happened. That truth getting slung around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That truth talking. That's truth speaking volumes out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? We out here cracking the skies with this Laker talk right now. Ain't no nigga out here doing it like I'm gonna tell you right now. They ain't doing it like I'm doing that shit. Tell like it is TV. We out here cracking the sky when it come down to this Laker talk. Now I'm playing most high. I'm joking. I'm just being comedic at the end of the day. Most high. My bad. Forgive me. I'm just being comedic. Forgive me for my sense of humor. You know what I mean? But anyway, but real talk though, man. Like A part of me, I feel a little bad for LeBron, but my thing is that the media are going to handle this shit with kid gloves. Um, and this is why they probably protect LeBron, and this is why they always go after the role players. So think about it, right? When LeBron has a great game, some players, some of these people might. And the ironic thing about tonight's game is that it's going to be kind of hard to go after the role players unless you're going off of the niggas off the bench. If you want to say Gabe Vincent gave you nothing, Prince gave you nothing. Dinwiddie came through, he gave you a little something, but come on, man. Jordan Hayes or Jarvis Hayes, Jackson Hayes, well, what he gave you 1 point? What you want LeBron to do with that? But Austin Reed 6 for 11, gave you 19, 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks. D'Angelo Russell came through 6 for 5, 6 for 15, 2 for 10 at the 3 ball line. That was kind of terrible though. I ain't gonna say that. That was way too much. I thought, in my personal opinion. But gave you 6 assists, 2 turnovers, a +7, 14 points. LeBron had his game at the end of the day. Rui came through, gave you 6 for 15, 5 rebounds, 15 points. AD gave you 8 for 11. That's crazy that Rory had more shots and D'Lo had more shots than AD. Part of that maybe had AD. I don't know, man. AD. I felt like AD was honestly milking it to try to get more calls for the Lakers and shit. Like, yo, I'm hurt, dog. Yeah, man, I'm out here trying to get it done, man. Refs, y'all not gonna call that, man. Y'all see my shoulder fucked up, man. Refs like, nigga, get your weak ass out here and play, nigga. We ain't calling all that shit, nigga. You better man it up, nigga. I looked at that nigga like, nigga, you better man up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? But yeah, in a game where when Joker has 7 goddamn turnovers. This is crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy how this little storm just passed through like that. That's kind of low key, kind of weird. Oh yeah, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm already. You know what I'm saying? I already got one lit already. I'm about to relight this motherfucker right now, actually. You know what I'm saying? But we smoking on that Laker pack, man. Unfortunately, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we smoking with that Laker pack right now. We smoking on that LeBron pack. You know what I'm saying? We smoking on that. We smoking on that LeBron pack. Real talk. He say glove. He say nah, nah, fam. We smoking on that LA pack. We smoking on that Laker pack right now. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but we smoking on that Genie Bus pack. That's what we smoking on. We smoking on that Rob Palenka pack because I've been told niggas about these two, man. I've been told motherfuckers about this too. And like I said, man, at some point in time, man, like I said, man, you gotta look organization in the eye. Like, what are y'all niggas doing, bro? What are y'all doing for real? Because if it comes down to Michael Jordan, right? Don't we all look at the Bulls like, nigga, what the fuck was wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all niggas did not want to bring back Phil Jackson, Scottie Pippen, and Michael Jordan. Like, this is why the Bulls ain't never been shit since. Because you stupid than a motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas was winning and Mike undefeated, this, that, and the third. You just break the whole shit up and don't want to sign this motherfucker, don't want to sign that motherfucker. Is you retarded? But motherfuckers is retarded like this. It happens. You know what I'm saying? But people don't want to hold motherfuckers' feet to the fire. Jeannie Buss, you telling me you ain't want to go get Kyrie Irving? You ain't want to go get all these free agents that was out here that were free agents and bringing them to the Lakers and being aggressive about getting them to the Lakers? You didn't want to do all that? You want to sign all these role-playing, low-key bench warmers? Cause I've been calling a lot of these niggas bench warmers for a long time now. A lot of these niggas low key dog ain't even role players. They are bench warmers at best. Remember when 2K used to have the roles and shit, and you could put niggas in, and you had bench warmers, and you had role players, you had like potential superstars and shit like that, or starters and six men and shit like that. These niggas was in the bench warming category. Now all of a sudden you out here trying to make these niggas high key role players. Like I said, it's nothing to take away from these brothers because they probably will be better in a better system, but they don't fit what LeBron is trying to do, and that's just being real. Maybe some of them are some dogs out there, but they hit or miss. But that's the problem with going to go get the talent at the end of the day, because you need to be able to rely on guys that's reliable. Not about who you like, it's about who's reliable. And the Lakers just don't have a lot of people that's reliable. You have role players that's a lot more reliable than D'Lo. You have role players that's a lot more reliable than Austin Reeves. You have role players that's a lot more reliable than goddamn Roy Achumanu, whatever, however you say his name. I don't mean to disrespect the brother's name, right? You got role players that's a little bit more reliable than goddamn Prince, Dinwiddie, Gabe Vincent. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of is what it is, man. But salute to the glove department. They said, my man name is the glove department. That's crazy. Oh shit. He said you ain't have to do LA like that. Now we love LA, man. We got love for LA, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chill out there in LA and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just in case I ever go out there or something. Yeah, man. Nah, I heard you talking that shit on that LA shit, man. Nah, man. Yeah, you out here, fool. Hey, hold up, man. Nah, man. We just talking basketball, man. I have to put a Jay-Z on one of you niggas and shit. Nah, it's just basketball talk, man. It's just basketball talk. Remember when Mobb Deep ran up on Jay-Z and shit like that? Like, yeah, man, what's up with that shit you out here doing? Nah, yo, it's just rap, y'all. It's just rap. Ah! You know what I'm saying? I had to go out there in LA with some security and shit talking crazy about the Lakers and shit. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to have some niggas out here. Niggas out here in my LA, man. These niggas might get crazy out here. Anyway, he say first Vogel was a problem, then Russ, now him. Yeah, well, like I said, it's always gonna be somebody. It's always gonna be somebody instead of these two right here. Oh yeah, it's always gonna be the nigga. Frank Vogel was a sacrifice at the end of the day. Then Russ was the ultimate trash man. Oh man, you had even Laker fans jumping on this nigga. The way they did Russ was unbelievable. And now Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham does deserve some blame though, because I did feel like he's needed to be playing that big man a lot more when Joker was playing as well, because Joker was just able to do shit to that small lineup every time, and especially on AD when AD was tired or acting like he's hurt, or if he actually was hurt. He was just able to kind of do what he wanted, especially when he was able to get out there and run the break. And, just was a lot of bad matchups at the end of the day that they could have took advantage of that. I just felt like they did it. He say, we should have kept Vogel and figured out how to guard Joker. Yeah, but for whatever reason, him and Bron just wasn't seeing eye to eye. Maybe that part of that could have been the talent. Maybe that could have been the way he was coaching LeBron, and maybe holding LeBron to accountability. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he could have been holding that nigga to some form of accountability to the point he wasn't really fucking with that. Like, I'm not used to holding niggas me accountable to be like, nigga, I'm the GOAT. Like, nigga, like LeBron thinking of himself as the GOAT. So thinking about it like you gotta think about a nigga like Tom Brady. Like, he had to deal with that shit with Bill Belichick, pretty much letting that nigga know every time he missed a pass, every time that nigga made a dumbass interception, Bill Belichick putting that nigga on the Summer Jam screen in front of the whole team, Like nigga, this nigga, you what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Now imagine Frank Vogel trying to do that shit. LeBron like nigga, I'm the goat, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like nigga, you don't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm shit. You want to, a nigga start getting into egomaniac mode and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's gonna always cause bad friction on a LeBron coach team. You low key got to get on everybody else's ass except for him. You know what I'm saying? And that probably could be a problem too. Bron don't be wanting to hold no accountability. You could jump on everybody else's ass, but you can't jump on his. I remember Kyrie kind of alluding to something like that with playing with LeBron and his problems with LeBron when it was together. It was like, some of the arguments you would hear, like, y'all over here talking about me, but y'all don't say shit about LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He say, plus, they complain about role players. Now they want Bron. He do need at least 2-3 years to develop, even if he does. Yeah, man. Me personally, man, my personal opinion on it, I haven't watched too many games of him in USC. Do I think he's good enough to make it to the NBA right now? No. I think from what I'm looking at, as far as nigga, he ain't really did shit for real. Like, and nigga name ain't even been jumping off the page when you look at the nigga stats. So it's just like this nigga really ain't been doing shit. This nigga really only getting in here because LeBron want this nigga in the league. So it might be tough for him. You know what I'm saying? We see what happens for him. You know what I'm saying? But it might be tough for him. Everybody not. We see what happens. He said, "What kind of bud they got out in Boston, brother? L.A. Packs be lit with it. I mean, they got everything is everything. What they got out there, we pretty much got out here from the east to the west. You know what I'm saying? America does it the best. You know what I'm saying? From the east to the west, nigga, America does it the best. You know what I'm saying? Real talk." He said, "I don't know why LA trying to do charity work. We can't afford drafting Bronny James." Yeah, I mean, unless Bronny can develop and become something, which is possible he could, but I just wouldn't try to compare him to his pops and try to act like he gonna come through and be the God savior of the league and shit like that. Like I'm not putting that on him. I'm not expecting him to be that. If he can come through and just be a decent role player in the league, hey, it is what it is. He still did his son a great service of getting his son to the league and putting the knowledge down to his son for him to become and turn himself into a decent role player or maybe even an all-star one day. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I'm not. It's really thundering out here. This is crazy, bro. He say, "Nah, you dope, OG. Already much love. 100 for real. This is just sports." Nah, yeah, it's all good. I just be clowning and shit. I be clowning. He say, shit really just management. Either get your ass up or step down and let others who can. Yeah, man. And like I said, this is what people don't want to talk about, man. They don't want to talk about these two right here, man. They don't. They don't want to talk about all the bots opportunities that these two had, man. They love when niggas is out here going crazy. Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. They love when these niggas is out here dumping on LeBron James. They love it because they know they ain't got to see no scrutiny out the deal. They ain't got to see no scrutiny out the deal. They can fall back in the cut and let these niggas argue about D'Lo being trash and this nigga being trash and Austin Reeves being trash this game and the Lakers ain't got no talent. LeBron old, LeBron a whole ass nigga, Anthony Davis a bitch ass soft ass nigga. This nigga Mr. Glass, Terry Cloth, that nigga very soft, gravy Mercedes. Add the cranberry sauce. Shout out the ticket though, man. But yeah, hell yeah, man. Shout out to Killer though too for the lyric. But yeah, man. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, that shit is wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? They blaming everybody but these two right here. All the botch opportunities they had to go out here and get talent, they ain't do it. So yes, they love it when niggas. I won't be surprised if these niggas got ghost accounts for everybody that be running around here trashing the Lakers and shit, sending them niggas bukus of dollars. Facts. Whole troll accounts, sending niggas all kind of bread. Yeah, man, that nigga LeBron a whole ass nigga. nigga, read that shit. Yeah, man. Shout out to so and so in the super chat. You know what I'm saying? $30 donation. Yeah, man. LeBron a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, shout out with the $100 super chat. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that nigga LeBron, man. LeBron old ass need to sit it down, man. As a Laker Nation, I'm telling y'all niggas right now. I ain't even Laker Nation. I'm gonna tell y'all right now though. LeBron sit it down, bro. Y'all niggas going in the dark for a little while. Y'all going in purgatory for a little while, fam. That's just a fact. He said, and management included hiring Ham and allowing him to be a player's nice coach. Yeah, man. Um, yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, yeah, it was there. They could have went and got Mark Jackson. Think about it, even the coaching they fucked up on. They could have went out there. Mark Jackson could have still got up. So what we doing? Do we want to win championships? Like I say, when it come to Kyrie, do we want to win championships? And I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm just speaking. Just the season's over, so it don't matter. Y'all ain't in the Celtics way of winning shit. So it is what it is. Y'all done, right? But when I look back on everything, are we about winning championships or are we about politics? Because when the Kyrie was for sale for cheap for the low, you should have went and grabbed his ass. You didn't do that. When it came down to hiring head coaches, you had Mark Jackson out there. You didn't do it. You had Doc Rivers out there. You didn't do it. You decided to hire a nigga who had no coaching experience. And then it failed, and all you niggas is talking about. They're wasting LeBron. They've been wasting, like I told y'all, man. For people that follow my channel from all this time, y'all know I always thought him going to the Lakers was a bad fucking move. They was going to do him the same way they did Kobe. And they're doing it right in your eyes. The only difference is LeBron has been healthy enough to actually get his teams, and where LeBron went, where Kobe messed up, is that Kobe was so much of a competitor, he kind of just took it like right on the chin kind of shit, like, nigga, fuck it, I'ma still get out here. LeBron is like, he gonna take it on the chin, but he like, nah, fuck that, nigga, you gonna get me this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And if not, I'ma use this media to make sure I at least get this nigga at the end of the day. Y'all ain't gonna do me like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not about to do me like that. It is what it is. Anything else, I guess I have to figure it out or try to use my muscle here and use my muscle here. But there's some shit he just can't come up against. And there's certain people that he just can't buck up against. And he got to get out there and play them games regardless. So what you want to do, nigga, you want to fake like you hurt a few games, sabotage a little bit of paper. You know what I'm saying? What you want to do, fam? You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be playing. We gonna make sure you make it to the playoffs. Oh, you want to sit out? Watch us win these games. Notice when LeBron was doing all this funny ass shit, sitting out, acting like his ankle fucked up, this, that, and the third. This nigga on a whole boot. He in a whole boot, standing up, going to the game, all this other shit. These niggas out here winning games now. They winning games without LeBron. All of a sudden, LeBron back. He ready to play now. Like, this shit has been a tug and war, goddamn a fest for a long time, and niggas really just, I don't know, maybe people forget, but I don't forget this shit. It is what it is, because I think LeBron need to get the fuck up out of here now it's over. The coast is clear, the dust is settled. It's time to go, LeBron. It's either these niggas is going to drop down to the knee, or these niggas they need to go ahead and go and focus on whatever plan they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that shit ain't cutting it. It just ain't. That shit they out here doing, they just ain't cut it. And he said we probably got our Spanish brothers growing this shit we smoking up tonight, brother. I mean, I don't know. My shit comes from the government, low key. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. No, I don't. Not on no informant shit for all you niggas out there. They got these dispensaries and shit now, so which is fucked up in its own right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the dispensary. I ain't. Oh man, I ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole. That's a whole video in his on his own self. I spoke about that kind of shit in general, but yeah, man, the government is just shiesty than a motherfucker, man. That shit is crazy. They like these two right here. They like these two right here. They like these two. Y'all seen LeBron out there smiling with Jeannie Buss and telling her happy International Women's Day and making LeBron look like he up here macking to these old two white women and shit like that. Then see him with Savannah James and Savannah looking all goddamn upset like like LeBron embarrassed her with these two old broads and shit. You know, it's a lot of games out here in these streets. But hopefully LeBron gets out of that, man. You need to take your ass back to Miami, take your ass to goddamn New York if that's what you planning on doing. But something's got to give, and you gotta let these folks crash and burn. Like I said, it was a bad mistake for you to go anywhere. If you was gonna go anywhere, Brian, you should have went back to Miami. And here's why. I'm gonna definitely tell you why you should have went back to Miami. Miami has made it to at least four Eastern Conference Finals. How many Eastern Conference Finals have the Lakers been at since 2020? How many? One. Miami has been to four of them bitches. And Miami has actually been to the finals twice. So had he stayed with Miami through the entire duration of the rest of his, at least in that second part of his run, right? When he was going to leave Cleveland, he should have went back to Miami. And you telling me if the Lakers have, I mean, if the Miami Heat have the whatchamacallit, they win the bubble championship. They probably win last year's championship, and they probably beat the Celtics the one time that they did make it to the goddamn finals. So at the end of the day, and they probably definitely would have been able to probably beat the Bucks as well. So they could have made it to multiple fucking championships, and LeBron could have had more finals under his belt. But no, he sold out for Hollywood, fam. He sold out for one ring. And that's just the real deal Holyfield. The man sold out for one ring. One more ring. And took his ass and sold his soul to LA for a couple for a Space Jam deal. Nigga LeBron sold out for a Space Jam deal, fam. Now I was interested though, because the other day I had the playoff game on, and I was watching with my daughter actually. She's not really a big basketball fan and shit like that. So I try to get her to watch the games with me and shit. Kind of do tradition a little bit, like how my uncles or people that I looked up to will watch games. So I try to do that with her and just kind of have those kind of memories of, oh, I used to watch the games and stuff like that. Maybe when she gets older, she might be into watching basketball games or the excitement of playoff games and shit like that. But anyway, LeBron James comes on a commercial and she's like, and LeBron James, is one of those NBA playoff commercials and shit, whatever. They announcing LeBron James, and she's like, oh, LeBron James, yeah, he's a famous basketball player, but they know LeBron James is Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just kind of, it's kind of interesting. So, I give LeBron all time praise, man, for his longevity in the game. I'll never take that away from him. I thought tonight he had a decent game. He had a good game, but he had his flaws. He definitely had his flaws. It is what it is. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the real problem for the Los Angeles Lakers is Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka. They say heavy is the head that wears the crown. Who makes the decisions in the Los Angeles Lakers organization? Is it LeBron James? You'd be a goddamn fool to believe that LeBron James is making all the decisions for the Los Angeles Lakers. Because LeBron would have sold out to go get Kyrie Irving. He would have sold out to go get some of the free agents that was out there. He would have sold out for some of the players that was on the trading block. But they never pulled the position. Why? Because they are in power. So heavy's the head that wears the crown. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and let's get them that smoke. Can we get them that smoke? Or we so used to jumping on niggas, it's just cool to blame a nigga and jump on his ass for losing the game when he went up there and threw up 30 points, 11 assists, 4 steals. You know what I'm saying? 9 rebounds, 5 for 7 from the 3-ball line, 50% from the floor. You know what I'm saying? 3 for 7 from the 3-ball line. So we're gonna with a +3, we're gonna blame LeBron for this. This is, LeBron a hoe ass nigga, he a bitch ass nigga, he ain't no GOAT, he ain't shit. LeBron a bum, he a role player. LeBron all these terrible things at 39. But got no real talent on the nigga team, bro. None. I've been told niggas, bro, these niggas are bench warmers at the best as far as his supporting cast. You had way better talent out there. These are niggas that should be 8th or 9th on a real championship level team. Austin Reeves is maybe a 8th or 9th best player on the team. Roy is probably maybe 9th or 10th. D'Angelo Russell is maybe even a 6th man on a championship team. But we're going to throw the whole meal on LeBron James and Anthony Davis, but we're not going to hold these two to no smoke for designing this shit, for co-signing this dumb shit. They make the moves, right? They own the organization. They sign the checks, right? So why they not whatchamacallit? Why they didn't go after Bradley Beal? Why they didn't sell out for Bradley Beal? And before you niggas get out here and say, oh, what y'all like at this TV, Bradley Beal, look how it happened with the Suns. You said he was all discombobulated, this, that, and that. Yeah, because they had no chemistry. The nigga was hurt. When he came back, other niggas was hurt. But at least with the Lakers, things would have been a little bit more structured at the end of the day. And maybe nigga wouldn't have got hurt. But it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I'm about to get up off here. It is 4 in the morning. It is 4:14 now in the morning, so I'm about to get ready to slide in. Shout out to Kanye West. I fuck with that. She know what I like. Got me in the twilight, rooting to the high rise, cruising like eyes wide shut, but I slide in it like a drive-by. The industry don't like me. Tell them pussy niggas like wise. They try to hit me with the side line. Shout out to Kanye. I fuck with that Vultures though. That slide joint though. I fuck with that. That shit is hard. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kanye. Kanye Titter. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna be back up here tomorrow, man. We're gonna talk about Floyd Mayweather being stuck out there in Dubai and all this other shit, and the Tank Davis and all that drama. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all that, man. Cause low key, I am tired about that, but low key, I am starting to get a little bit concerned if that shit is true or if niggas is just using this shit to promote a fight. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm kind of weary about a lot of shit because niggas be using this shit every time. It almost seems like between him and Tank just got some weird ass beef every time these niggas got a fight lined up and shit. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, Floyd, a whole ass nigga, that nigga stuck out the bar. Hold up, where the fuck did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Just like a couple months ago, this your dog and all this other shit. Now all of a sudden, now this nigga's a whole ass hating ass nigga, and you know what I'm saying? Like, alright, man, I ain't got time for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, who you fighting? Alright, that's a decent fight. I can fuck with that. Let's let the fight be the fight. You know what I'm saying? Just for a nigga to get up on there and they start asking Tank all these questions about Floyd and shit. And oh no, well nah, Floyd's my brother. So nigga, what we doing then, nigga? You know what I'm saying? What we doing then? You got niggas out here picking sides and shit. Niggas might be ready to go to war and stop. You might have friendships ending and shit over niggas deciding over Tank and goddamn Floyd Mayweather and shit. Like, y'all niggas is tripping, bro. Y'all rather have niggas out here fighting amongst each other and shit because y'all niggas want to promote a fight and shit. Unreal. Nigga, you don't know what you talking about, nigga. That nigga Floyd ain't got no problem with that nigga Tank, dog. Yeah. Nah, nigga, he do got a problem with that nigga Tank, nigga. That nigga, all bitch ass nigga, always hate. He always been a bitch ass hating ass nigga. He always been a bitch ass hating ass nigga. So, it is what it is, man. You say gonna call it a night, OG. Gonna catch another live next time. Nah, for sure, man. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for your boy Josh K. Josh K. Make sure you hit that like button. Glove department. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, fam. Real talk. I know punk this. I know punk this. Make sure you subscribe, fam. We definitely be talking this basketball talk too, though. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? We getting back to talking to the basketball talk. We in the playoff time anyway, so it's put up, shut up time. So we definitely gonna be having more live streams when it comes down to breaking down the games. At least my opinions of the breakdowns of the games. So it is what it is. The really basketball talk you're gonna get is on YouTube. A lot of these, sometimes the media keep it real on what they see. But a lot of times they really don't. Niggas be having agendas and shit like that, and they can't step on brothers' toes because everybody's sensitive nowadays. And like, nah, nigga, you supposed to look out for the players. Like, nigga, I got a job to do, fam. If you out here, nigga, you 3 for 23, I gotta say, nigga, you had a bad game, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is we doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you not nice, nigga. All I'm saying is, nigga, goddamn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He had a bad game. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna win with the nigga shooting 3 for 23. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm cutting that nigga off. I ain't fucking with that nigga no more, dog. That nigga a bitch ass hating ass nigga, dog. Yeah, that nigga be on TV just talking shit about a nigga, dog. Fam, you went 1 for 21 in game 1. You went 3 for 23 in game 2. You went 5 for 30 in game 3. And I'm hating, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you playing like trash, nigga. I could have really went in on you, fam. You know what I'm saying? But I kept it brief. I let you live, man. I let you live to see another day. Even though you kept going out there and shooting yourself. I let you live to see another day, fam. So it is what it is. So the realest basketball talks as well as boxing talk is you're gonna get is on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Especially over here on Tell Like It Is TV, it is what it is, nigga. I'm like low key maybe your favorite YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I know that, it is what it is. But I'm like low key your favorite YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, it's been real kicking it with y'all tonight, man. I'm about to get ready to get the fuck up off here though, cause I'm hungry. I got some beef lo mein and some chicken fingers to go warm up real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I got the day off tomorrow, so yeah, so we definitely gonna be parlaying and chilling. And we definitely gonna come back up on here live, probably afternoonish, somewhere around there. If not, maybe close to the evening. I'll probably go live during the game because both games I really don't care for like that because I do think if the Pacers are really as good as they supposed to be, even though I did pick the Bucks, they need to close the deal in Game 5 in Milwaukee. Um, and when it comes down to the Knicks, y'all at home playing the Sixers, y'all should close that game out. The night game, who the fuck is the night game for that though? Or is Orlando playing? Hold on, let me actually look that up real quick. I think Orlando might be actually playing tomorrow. Yeah, I think Orlando is playing tomorrow. So I ain't gonna hold y'all. For some weird ass reason though, I really can kind of care less about that series. That's really kind of a series like I watch, but I don't watch it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not invested like that. Um, yeah. So okay. So it's Sixers and yeah, man. The Knicks gotta slam the door on these niggas, man. Because if not, I had Philly winning though in 7, but if they don't slam the door on these niggas, man, we're gonna see what happens on that. Um, so far I'm losing my pick on that. But I definitely lost my pick with the Timberwolves, and I lost my pick with the Lakers. But I got who the fuck else advanced? Who advanced from the East? No, nobody advanced from the East yet. So yeah, as far as the Mavs and Magic, I had Cavs in 6, either 6 or 7, but I'm more confident to say I had them in 6. So we're gonna see what happens in this game 5 with Cleveland on the road. I expect Cleveland to win that game. The Bucks, low key, I do want to pick the Bucks. I kind of low key wanted to pick the Bucks last game, even though they was hurt. But when they lost Bobby Portis, though, I felt like that was a tremendous blow to them. So we'll see how that works out with them being at home. It might actually work out for them. To be honest, it might actually work out for Milwaukee. So we're gonna see. But anything that they can do to pretty much extend the series to see if they can get Dame back or if they can get Giannis back. Um, so it kind of is what it is. We'll see what happens. But I do think that they are good enough and have enough um, talent on the team to be able to. Because to the Pacers, bro, I don't really look at the Pacers like how probably people look at the Pacers, bro. I don't really look at the niggas as being like that, like that. Like I think they're a good team, but to me they're not like that, like that. You know what I mean? And then you got Halliburton that's over there struggling with back spasms and shit like that. He necessarily don't look like the same player that was balling out of control early in the season. It look like his body is catching up to his ass too. So it is what it is. So anything is possible. So low key, I do want to say the Bucks gonna win it, but if the Pacers is really the team, that they think they are, then they got to seal the deal because the longer this shit stays open, the more them killers might get closer to back to actually, what, fuck it, I'm gonna gut it out for Game 7. Shit, I'm gonna thug it out for Game 6. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it just kind of is what it is. Okay, Friday. Game 6, Game 6. All right, so Timberwolves and Nuggets is going to be Saturday. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for that. Yeah, I'm be waiting for that one. Hopefully those are kind of closer to the night games because I'll be working on Saturday. So hopefully that's definitely hopefully that's a closer to the night game. So I'm trying to see that one. But we gonna have our second round matchups. I think honestly now we about to start seeing the slamming of the door of a lot of first round matchups. We're gonna start to see a lot of slamming of the door of the first round matchups unless it's set for the Magic because that's 2-2 right now. Magic and Cavs. I mean, I think we might see the slam on the door from the Knicks, but um, Sixers might get it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing when it comes down to the Pacers. I think that might be a slam down. So we start to get some of these second round matchups, and then some of these series are going 7 games. Like I personally do think Mavericks and Clippers is probably going 7 games. You know what I'm saying? But it might, or if at best 6. You know what I'm saying? At best 6 games. So whoever probably wins Game 5, is probably going to end up winning Game 6 out of the Clippers and Mavericks. So Game 5 is going to be fucking huge for them on Wednesday. Celtics. Celtics is hit or miss at home, man. That's the only thing that makes me nervous a little bit about the Celtics, bro. Like, I have more confidence watching them on the road than I do at home. When they're at home, I just tend to feel like I don't know. I don't know what it is about them, but it's a very weird thing. But they're extremely talented on the fucking road. When they on the road, you be looking at games like, bro, these niggas is unfucking beatable, bro. They doing this on the road, nigga. I don't imagine when them niggas start getting hot at home. But for whatever reason at home, they fuck around have the lay a dot at home. You be like nigga, what was this shit at home, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, so they always been pedestrian for whatever reason at home. You know, it's something that they gotta figure that out. They gotta calm the fuck down or something at home. But on the road, yeah. Maybe them niggas need to stop listening to sports media out there. They probably be thinking about it a little bit too much. They need to go out there and just play their fucking games and get out here and get wins at home. I think they be in their head a little bit. They be in their own head a little bit too much sometime at home. They just go out there and play their fucking game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we will be back up here. I'll probably come up here tomorrow for a live stream at least. Maybe a recap a few of these at the end of the day. The one I might not be able to watch might be, yeah, it honestly might be that Cavs and Magic series. Um, yeah, that might be the one. Unless I got my, unless maybe if I'm at the bar, yeah. Unless I'm at the bar, maybe I might be able to watch both of them. Well, I would be able to watch them both of them if I'm at the bar for sure. But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go out tomorrow. I'll probably just get some rest, watch the games at the crib, and get ready for Wednesday. But anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day one, shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell it like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.